been a storm on the island Sodors. All the engines were working their hardest to get the job done to repair the island. Thomas was at Maithwaite Station, gathering passengers to leave the island because they didn't like the storm. But later that day, most of the island, at least some of the island, was put back together, so Thomas could finally do his job on his branch line. But when he was done repairing Annie and Clarabelle, and he got onto the turntable to try to turn, he couldn't. The turntable was not turning. It was jammed. "Cinders and ashes," said Thomas. "How am I going to get back to Tidmouth Sheds if I can't go on the turntable? Every other route is blocked." But then an idea puffed into Thomas's funnel. He reversed backwards very quickly and went up a bridge and flew through the air. Said Thomas. Thomas was just screaming at Tidmouth Sheds. But then right away, Thomas had a good idea on how to help out with the island, to get it back in order. It was very early in the morning, so Thomas needed to shunt the express coaches. Thomas pulled the Wizard's Express. He liked it because the second coach was blue, and that was Thomas's favorite color. He raced around the bend to the airport. But Thomas raced through Stratford Station, and he couldn't stop. Then disaster happened. Doot, 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 doot. Henry and Thomas got into a crash. Luckily, none of the wizards were hurt. But the island was now an even bigger mess. What should the engines do to save the island? Gordon's job was to pull an express train, a goods train, so he puffed out the sheds to get the job done quickly. The things in the freight cars were to put back up fallen trees, and to put whales back where they belong. The only thing to do now was to get Thomas and Henry back onto the whales. Rocky is the one who did that. He raced out of the sheds to help them. Shortly after, Gordon came back to the sheds. He raced like lightning. Time straight, both of the engines were back on the whales. Soon, Thomas and Henry got back at the sheds. Sir Topham Hatt was waiting them. "Everybody, with your help, we have made the island a bigger and stronger place than ever before. Now, Thomas will get a new branch line. Yes. Gordon will get express coaches. Henry will pull the flying kipper. And James will get his own coaches too." Every engine at Tidmouth Sheds was very happy. Then Sir Topham Hatt walked away, and Stephen puffed away to get his coaches. The island was still a little bit messy, but all the engines loved it way more than ever before. Sir Topham Hatt also was going to order a new engine, but there was no more room in the sheds. But there was one track that none of the engines ever went on. Most of the engines never went on. The island is always a better place for engines and visitors. Now, Thomas could finally carry Annie and Clarabelle again and do his job on his branch line. Now, all the engines are as happy as can be and never, ever, ever, ever want to leave the island. And there was only one more known crash on the island, which was with Stephen. He was going to go fill his coal at the coal hopper, but he went too far and coal spilled all over him. It was white coal. Soon winter came, and now all the engines were way more happy as can be. The ground was covered in snow, and the island was bigger, too, and way better.